Hello everybody, my name is Dr. Deloga. I am a commodity training advisor in Paris, France. I would like to talk to you today about Elliott Wave trading, the theory and the practice aspects. This is video number 4 titled Corrective Wave Fractals, which is part of a video series named Professional Way of Reading Elliott Wave Chart. The PDF files can be obtained directly from the author freely. Teaching the trader the perspective of how the Elliott waves can increase traders' profit is the purpose of this video series. The task is the same as that of the 4 manuals written by us. These videos will show parts of Volume 1 to Volume 4, a journey of 2,145 pages associated with 2,400 charts and 158 Excel trading files. We will teach the reader step by step the practical aspects of trading, from the candle charts to the Elliott Wave trading strategies. This video is a manual describing in a simpler manner the difficult task of becoming a professional trader. Parts of this manual can be read at our website, elliottwave-trading.com. Contents of multiple topics videos: Trend, video number 1, Impulsive Wave Fractals, video number 2, Elliott Wave Correction, video number 3, Corrective Wave Fractals, video number 4, the current one, and Elliott Wave Cycles, video number 5. Important to know that for an optimal understanding and assimilation, this section must be read in the following order. Video number 4, the name is Elliott Wave Corrective Fractal. For professional traders, the corrective or impulsive fractals represent with their multiple degrees the secret of Elliott Wave trading, which enables a thorough wave understanding. Misunderstanding the fractal brings in trading uncertainty and poor profit. Concerning the profit, there is a lot at stake. Why? Because the chart fractals are entangled and not easy to grasp. Their understanding uncovers market complexity through wave and subwave. Through the years of our Elliott Wave practice, we found an easier technique based on fractals among other parameters. Their mastering will greatly increase the Elliott Wave efficiency, thus yielding a much higher trading profit. Trend is an organized structure within the market chaos and based on fractals. The fractals are nothing else but the circuits of Elliott Wave labeling. The mysterious word fractal means simple an entity within another entity. This is valid for the real world. See an example of the Russian dolls on the left side. They have the same shape but different sizes and volumes, being strongly entangled. The chart fractal is a pattern within a pattern. We can easily say that the market charts form double fractals. First, a trend has swings, which contain lower degree swings, and so on. Second, a chart time frame encloses a low one, which in turn holds an even lower one, and so on. Trend is an organized structure within the market chaos based on fractals. The first to describe it was Dr. Prigozhin, Nobel Prize 1977. If we take a look at this diagram, we divide it in 3, the left, the middle, and the right. On the left side, we're going to see an order phase, which is an uptrend, entering a chaos zone, which is the bifurcation phase number 1. Then we have the chaos zone, which is disorder, nothing else but the fractal of the chaos. It's an energy building pattern occurring on a sideways market. And then we have the bifurcation number 2, with the exit from the chaos zone, and it either go up or go down. And when it goes up, it's called uptrend or the phase, and down, it was going to be downtrend or the phase. So we can say that the market has 3 zones: the pre-chaos trending zone, the chaos zone, and the post-chaos trending zone. Like we said, the market is organized in this organized structure within the market chaos based on fractals. Trending is nothing else but organized chaos, and the corrective disorders are nothing else but the chaos itself. On this chart, we see 3 swings, first, second, and third, which should form an organized chaos, so it's the order of the market. Then we have the allocated correction, the first and the second, which are both disorder zone and they mirror the chaos itself. Counter trend corrects the trend and contains multiple waves. It may form a simple zigzag correction pattern. The first degree correction fractal of a zigzag ABC. Identification of first degree corrective fractals of zigzag has several steps. Look for a vertical ellipse in the middle of the trend. This is the vertical ellipse in the middle of the trend. Consider as the main correction mid-wave B. Check for an equality between the lower swing, which is called A, with the upper swing, which is called C. Differentiate between an ABC pattern of wave W and a wave B parenthesis. The simple correction forms here a zigzag ABC. The price-consuming aspect is here predominant due to the occurrence of a price-consuming simple patterns. First-degree corrective fractals of a flat ABC. Identification of the first-degree corrective fractals of an ABC. Look for an horizontal ellipse in the middle of the sideways. Here is in the middle of the sideways. Consider as the main correction is mid-wave B. Then look for an equality of the left with the middle and the right swing, C equal B equal A. Differentiate between an ABC pattern of a wave W4 and a wave B. Simple correction forms here a flat ABC. The time-consuming aspect is here predominant due to the occurrence of a time-consuming simple pattern. Now, let's go further on and talk about the first degree corrective fractal of a complex correction. Step 1, creation of wave W. The identification of the first degree corrective fractal of W has several steps. Look for a single vertical ellipse in the middle of the trend, right here. Okay? It is considered as the main correction mid-wave B. Look for the equality of the lower swing A with the upper swing C, and then differentiate between the pattern ABC of a wave W parenthesis and a wave B parenthesis. Complex correction W is containing a zigzag ABC. The price-consuming aspect is here predominant due to the occurrence of a price-consuming simple pattern. First-degree corrective fractal of a complex correction, step number 2, linking wave X01. Identification of the first-degree corrective fractals at this following step. Look for the next bigger vertical ellipse at the end of the trend. Okay, this is the end of the trend, and this is the ellipse, vertical ellipse, name X01, consider as the correction of wave W. This is the wave W, like you see it over here, wave W. Look for the equality of the lower swing A with the upper swing C, separating by the mid wave B. Differentiate between the pattern ABC of wave W parenthesis and the wave B parenthesis. Complex correction linking wave X1 may contain a zigzag ABC, a flat ABC, or a correcting triangle ABC. First degree correction fractal of a complex correction, step number 3, double 3 wave pattern, W, X1 and Y. Identification of the first degree corrective fractal of W3 wave pattern, W, X1 and Y. Have the following steps. Look for a bigger vertical ellipse in the middle of the trend, right here, in the middle of the trend. This is the trend, this is the middle of the trend. And it's called X1. Look for the equality of the lower swing Y, W, with the higher swing Y. Differentiate between the W3 wave pattern and a wave B, parenthesis. The complex correction contains 2 ascending zigzag ABC. The price-consuming aspect is predominant here due to the occurrence of a price-consuming simple pattern. The same topic, step number 4, the linking wave X2. Identification of the first degree corrective fractals of X2 has several steps. Look for the next bigger vertical ellipse at the end of the trend, okay, which is named wave X2. This is right here, okay, and is considered as the linking wave with the next corrective wave. Look for the equality of the lower upswing with the higher upswing. So the lower upswing is the W and the higher is Y. Differentiate between the pattern ABC of wave Y and the wave B parenthesis. Complex corrective linking wave X2 may contain a zigzag a flat or a corrective triangle. Step number 5 in the last, 3+3 pattern, 3+3 wave pattern, W, X1, Y, X2, and Z. Identification of the first degree corrective fractal of the 3+3 wave pattern. Look for the following steps. Look for a second bigger vertical ellipse, which is right here, X2, ahead of the end of the trend, before the origin of wave Z. So this is the wave Z which will come, and this is before the origin. In other words, it's right when it starts, the wave Z. Look for 3 upswings, equality, W equal Y, Y equals Z. Differentiate between the pattern ABC of wave Z and the wave B. The complex correction Z is containing 3 zigzag ABC. The price-consuming aspect is here predominant due to the occurrence of a multiple price-consuming zigzag. Let's give some example, practical example. This is an example of a third-degree corrective fractals. We see it again. We have our impulsive pattern, W1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is going to be corrected by a simple correction A, B, C. If we go on further within the wave A, B, and C, we're going to reach the third degree corrective fractal subways. The fourth degree fractal chart example. Right here we have an wave B, parenthesis. That wave B, it's a W3 correcting pattern made of W, X, and Y. This is W, this is X, and this is Y. And then W3 complex correction is form of 2 simple corrections, W and Y, linked with the wave X. The price-consuming aspect is here predominant due to the occurrence of a 2 price-consuming simple patterns, 2 upsloping zigzag waves W and Y. This is the 4th degree correcting fractals, an example. And you see right here you have the wave W, we have the X1, we have the Y, we have the X2, and we have, of course, Z, which is in progress, which can be equal to W or can be equal to Y. 3+3 complex correction contains 3 simple waves, W, Y, and Z, linked with 2 waves, X, mark X1, X2. The price-consuming aspect is here predominant due to the occurrence of a 3 consuming simple pattern, which are the zigzag. We reach the end of video 4, and please allow me to express here all my thanks to the moments of happiness and also for the enhanced mental reward acquiring during the period of teaching you. On the left side I have my email, mirktologa@yahoo.com, and on the right side we have the addresses of our 2 specialized websites, elliottwave-trading.com and pitchforktrader.com. Underneath we have our credential. Thank you very much for your time, and I wish you lots of luck.